Hello, and welcome to this episode of Empowering Your Job Search. My name is Soozy Miller. This episode is brought to you by the Strategic Advisor Board and my company, Control Your Career. I am a certified behavioral analyst and an executive career coach. I work with executives who feel stuck in their situation. I coach executives to control their career by giving them the tools and methodology to land their next awesome opportunity, and then to control their overall career path until they don't want to work anymore. So I am not a fan of putting adjectives on a resume or LinkedIn profile or cover letter. And I'm not a fan of adjectives because they're subjective. And they're also unproven. For example, most people, executives, will use descriptors like good communicator, or experienced leader, or team player, or passionate. And these are not just too general, but it's really hard to prove these adjectives. It's hard to prove that you have these qualities. So they are subjective because the way you see yourself is not necessarily the way others see you. So when an executive recruiter sees an adjective on a resume, a lot of times they'll ignore it or they just won't believe it because there may not be anything in the rest of the resume that proves the point, that proves the adjective. So you really want to be careful with adjectives. And I don't recommend putting them on in the summary area of your resume, because not only are all of your competition and colleagues doing that, but again, which would a company rather hear? A self-description from you or the action that you're going to take to help them solve their problem? So you want to make sure your statements are really about your impact and your value add and not necessarily about yourself. So you want to say something like increase sales 30% within 1 year versus saying that you're an experienced and seasonal sales professional. Do you see the difference? So in order to use adjectives, if you really want to use them, I recommend using them based on some kind of behavior or soft skill assessment tool. Now, that can be Myers-Briggs, that can be StrengthsFinder, that can be Predictive Index. I happen to be a DISC certified practitioner, so I use DISC assessments to be able to help clients put the impact of their skill set on the resume and on the LinkedIn profile and on the cover letter, executive bio, whatever they're looking to do. So adjectives, you really want to be careful of. Self-descriptors, you really want to try to avoid unless you can match that adjective with the impact that it had on the company. You can match the adjective to an action that you took that improved the company somehow. Then you can use adjectives, or they're better used that way. So I hope this was helpful to you in using adjectives on your materials in the future. So thank you for watching today's episode of Empowering Your Job Search. I hope this was helpful to you and your career. If you need further information, I'll be glad to talk to you about all of this. Just click on the link in the description. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to this channel so you get valuable daily updates. I'll talk to you soon.